What's up, West Coast Swing fans? Welcome to the ultimate guide to the starter step. In this video, we're going to give you 7 different ways to do this starter step, including one way you probably shouldn't do and a couple of ways you probably don't do that are more advanced. My name is Brian B, and this is
Miss Megan.
All right, let's talk about the basic starter step, right? Because it sets the tone of the dance. Typically, and this is the most common one and the one we should probably use the most, it's simply a triple to the side, right? And then I'm going to allow my partner to anchor away, right? Let's talk about that in a little bit of detail. So what we're going to do is, if we're at a normal arm length and we're connected right when we first take hold, I probably need to close the distance on the first triple, maybe even with a little compression with the hand. Megan's still connected to my right hand, but that lets me have some room in my arm to stretch her away, and we're getting to a pretty traditional anchor step position, right? So that's probably going to be a key for several of these starter steps, is the concept of closing the distance on the first triple so we can allow some breath into that anchor step to come out, right? That's the first and most basic version. The second one is the one you probably shouldn't do. It's a little bit old school, and it's people will do a triple to the side and a triple back this way, and it just doesn't set the dance up as well with the actual triple step. So, but you will see it, people go triple step and then triple this way. But because we're moving this direction and this direction, it doesn't give us a lot of time while we're moving this way to also settle back. So it's not that it's wrong, but it's probably not the coolest. Number 3 kind of works on the same principle. I think this is like the modern version of the triple-triple, where people just sort of sway 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're working those 2-beat increments, 1, 2, 3, 4, and because we're not really moving with a triple step, we can settle into that so I can take my partner out, right? All sorts of versions of that. You'll see people kind of step like 1, 2, 3, 4, or they'll almost do it the opposite. They'll sort of tap, step, tap, step. So this is a good time where you can kind of start to feel the rhythm. Like I started to do that, and Megan didn't know I was going to do it, but I can go, okay, she's in tune to me, and then off to the dance. So it's a good moment to kind of feel your partner out. Are you guys feeling the music the same way? What's the connection feel like? That type of stuff. Now it starts to come into, as I'm feeling that, right, I might just be hanging out in these little steps, but I might now have to make some decisions about what I want to do with my anchor. So let's say I want to go triple to the side, and then I want to make sure that I leave my slot clear. So that's option number 4, is like the leader to the side anchor. So instead of staying right in front, right, we go triple and I anchor in front of her, and then I have to do a little work to bail out of the way. I can do my triple to the side, compressing, and then I can float out of the slot. So now I have more space. I'm already out of the slot. Cool? That's number 4. Now we get into more advanced options, right? And this is the rotating anchor. So I'm going to switch places in the slot. That would look like this. We would triple to the side, rock, and switch, right? A couple different ways to do that. Let's look at it one more time. Triple to the side, rock, and switch, right? Let's talk about leaders. This is the easiest version, and I'll give you the more advanced version. Megan will break down her footwork too. So I triple to the side. The easiest version is I rock with her to make her go back. I replace, and then I have to be sneaky with this foot and get it out of the way and connected. So if we did that one more time, I go triple step, rock, and step, checking her, right? Megan has some pivoting to do in leaders. I'm going to have to lead this with my hands, so pay attention, followers.
So followers, we triple to the side. We have triple step. We are going to go back with our next step because that's where we feel the connection taking us. So we have back. They bring us back to our right foot, but they're going to turn us while we are on that foot and then send us back to our left foot.
So seemingly simple, but a lot going on. I'll do it both ways so you can see it. The compression on the first triple is a big key. I rock with her triple step. And I want to be in a position that you can see I'm connected to my partner. I'm not being pulled over, nor is she. If we look at it from the other side, triple step, triple step. So that's the easier version. The same rotating anchor, if you're a little bit better and your connection's a little bit better, you'll see people with the leader rocking away. So that means I have to really compress here so I can rock away. Boom, right? We find teaching most people that rocking with her or with the follower is the easier method, but it's not what all the cool kids do. Rocking with her is pretty clear, right? But as I get better, my connection's better with my partner, I'm gonna close the distance, rock away, and change. The rock away is harder because if the follower takes too big of a step, right?
Yep.
Triple step, she takes too big of a step, and then we're in trouble, and it's difficult to rotate her. So that's why I find this one, rocking with her, easier to manage, but on a higher level, we should be able to be close enough and connected enough to rock away and switch, right? So that is number 5. That's number 5. Number 6 is, the 6 and 7 are pretty advanced. This is where I'm using these 2-beat increments, right? And I'm gonna fuss with them. What I mean by fuss with them is I'm gonna take my partner onto that, and I'm gonna lean her back on that foot, right? So I'm doing 2 things. Number 1, I'm putting her to that foot. I'm not letting her come back. This is a wall. I'm also asking her to rotate her left side back, right? Typically, that would mean I was asking her to go to that foot, but in this case, I have to be good enough to feel that 2-beat increment, rotate her back. Now I've got her hanging out on one foot. Now I can walk around in a ride, right? We did a whole video on rides, so I'll link that up. Hopefully I remember to link it up here, where you can dance those rides inside of patterns. But if I've got a good follower and I'm competent in this, I can 1 and 2, 3 and 4, however many beats it takes, 2-beat increments, right? Then I'm gonna walk around keeping my partner on that foot. When I'm ready, I'm going to then put her on that foot. Maybe she triples, triple step. Maybe she just dances onto it, 1 and 2, who knows, 2-beat increment, she's back, cool? The next one, again, playing with these 2-beat increments here, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did another video on hitches, which I'll link up here, right? Hitches are these where we hitch and step, right? 1 and 2. We're using the same principle. Now we're gonna use the energy again. You can see me collecting to my partner, and we're gonna settle her back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can add all sorts of body styling if that's your thing, right? The only problem with this is she's going on the way on the 1. Where does she usually go on the 1 of a pattern? Forward. So when I want to walk her out, she's going to have to dance and 2 or just 2. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So this one will look like this. We take close hold. We kind of get this feeling. Okay, cool. I'm getting the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So there's your complete guide to starter steps. Now, within that, there's a million different variations of how we move our body, but hopefully that will give you a template. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you give it a thumbs up. Maybe put in the comments before if you've seen all these or if you've danced them. Because if you watch YouTube enough, you've probably seen them, but have you danced any of these? See you guys on a dance floor soon.